Hello, artists! Today we are excited to open the Recycled Art Studio Center. This studio is located next to the Collage Studio because they share a lot of materials. In this video, we are going to go over how to use the center as well as taking care of it. What is recycled art? Recycled art is when we use materials that are normally thrown out or recycled to make our own art. These materials are great to work with because they are usually free and easy to find. Here's an example of some recycled art Miss Megan made while she was in school. Here are some student examples from previous years. These are all really great examples because they show the material being used a variety of different ways. What you make in this studio is entirely up to you. What materials are in the Recycled Art Studio? At the Studio Center, we have base cardboard. Please note that this is for building on top of, not for cutting. We also have building cardboard, which is a material you may cut to build your sculpture. And next to that is the building cardboard scraps. We will also have smaller tubes and big tubes and a place for your tube scraps. We will also have extra building supplies. This will include things like bottle caps and ribbon spools. Next to that is where our non-glue attachments are. Non-glue attachments are things like clothespins and ribbon that can be used to hold together a sculpture without needing glue or tape. And we also have stuff for tinfoil sculptures. Please note this is for 4th and 5th grade only. If you are a student in 4th or 5th grade and would like to make a tinfoil sculpture, please check out the Tinfoil Sculptures poster located by the Studio Center. It can be really helpful for learning how to make these little figures, and if you need any help getting started, feel free to ask a teacher. If you would like to work with anything from the Ask Me poster, you can, but please be prepared to explain your plan and tell the teacher how many of the items you will need for your artwork. Many of these Ask Me items are 3D objects and may require tacky glue or hot glue to attach, so be patient if you need teacher help attaching these items in our busy studio. There are also some really great resources at the Recycled Art Studio Center. There is the Cardboard Attachments poster, which is just to show you different ways to connect cardboard together, as well as the Non-Glue Attachments poster, which helps you think of ways to attach your sculpture together with ways other than glue. Here's an example of a recycled art sculpture held together only with non-glue attachments. How do I set up? First, plan your idea. At this point, you might also want to decide if you need a base or not. I decided to use a base for my sculpture because I wanted something sturdy to hold it. Reminder, your base is not to be cut up and is for holding your art. You will then need to decide what materials you would like to build with. We have everything from cardboard scraps to paper scraps from collage. You may mix and match the media between the two centers, but please make sure when cleaning up that everything goes back in its appropriate home. Grab a pair of scissors and also choose the right attachment materials. Here you can see I'm using glue and tape to hold together my sculpture. If you're unsure of what to use, check the sticky meter poster or ask a teacher. Due to limited storage, your sculpture must fit inside the size tester box. If it does not fit, you will need to take it apart. At school, we share the studio with every artist, so we need to make sure that we have enough storage space for everyone that's using the Recycled Art Studio. And as always, please be sure that your sculpture has your name and class code somewhere on it. How do I clean up? Once you've checked that your sculpture fits in the size tester box and has your name and class code on it, please return materials to where you got them from. Here you see that I've put the paper scraps in their appropriate home as well as the Sharpie I used back into the drawing studio. I put the glue stick back at the collage studio and I safely hold my scissors and put them back in the collage studio. What are the rules at the Recycled Art Studio? Please take care of materials and only use them for making artwork. Just like at the collage studio, the recycled art studio will follow the same ... not a lot method for liquid glue. This helps us from wasting glue and makes sure that every artist here has a chance to use the liquid glue. Cut out shapes by cutting from the sides and working your way in. Cutting shapes out of the middle, waste cardboard. Here you can see I'm cutting my square from the side of the building cardboard instead of from the middle. This helps save materials. Take care of the glue sticks and glue bottles by putting the cap on or twisting the cap closed. And remember, safety first. Walk with scissors held tightly in your fist and with the sharp tip facing down. When you are done working, please return your large scraps to the recycled art studio because they can be used by another student. If your scraps are smaller than your little finger, please put them in the blue recycling bin by the collage studio. When it is time for cleanup, please stop what you are doing and clean up all your scrap materials. Please do not leave any scrap material on the floor or on the table. If you notice scraps, but they aren't yours, help us all out by keeping our studio clean and return the scraps or throw them out. Once the studio is all clean, please return to your home base table. The last rule is to take only what you need for your recycled art sculpture. Extra materials may not go home in your pockets or in your bags. You share this studio with every artist in the whole school, so you need to leave materials for other classes. Thank you all so much for watching. We are super excited to open this studio center and cannot wait to see the recycled art you all make.